let's start with you, Jesse. Obviously, to the absolute heartbreak of your old fan base here, you came off the bench and scored an absolute worldie. How do you feel?
Yeah, over the moon. I got a brilliant reception when I came on. I had a good time at West Ham. But obviously, I got to move on with Man United, and I've got to do my best for Man United. So, like I say, I've been working hard, and to overcome last week, weren't easy, but to get some minutes today and score was brilliant.
Do you feel like that is a little bit of retribution for yourself? You just brought it up what happened midweek. You've got to make it up to the fans today.
Yeah, I mean, mistakes happen in football, and that's one of the only mistakes I've probably made in my career in football. But you got to overcome them things. Things happen. You got to bounce back like we did today.
David, for you, one hell of a moment really at the end there. When you saw Mark Noble coming off the bench, did you think he was going to take the penalty?
Well, to be honest, I saw Rice with the ball, so I was expecting him to take the penalty. Then I saw Noble coming with the ball, so it was the last minute of the game, make the save. So great goal from Jesse. He deserves, to be honest, and massive 3 points for us.
What was going through your head at that moment?
Just save the ball, save the penalty, help the team to win. It's always difficult to play here against West Ham, so I'm really happy.
The atmosphere here was incredible today. Tell us about the game in general, because like you say, it's a difficult place to come. That was quite a battle you're in.
It was a really tough game. They scored the first goal, but I think after 5-10 minutes we scored a goal, so it was a good moment to score, but I think both teams had good chances to score. Again, great goal from Jesse and the save from the penalty, so great, massive.
Jesse, from your perspective, did you feel like Manchester United earned a penalty, 1, 2 or perhaps 3 like Cristiano Ronaldo wanted?
Yeah, obviously I've not seen them back, but they look like pens, but you can never tell on the pitch. So things like that, you got to overcome them moments, you got to bounce back, and adapt really quickly, and that's what we did.
Ronaldo's goal as well, we saw another connection between him and Bruno. It's a partnership that's working out very well.
Yeah, they've been obviously with the national team, and they've got a good understanding. So to bring it to club level has been brilliant for us, and Cristiano's always going to score goals, and he's always in the right place at the right time.
It continues your unbeaten start to the season. It's going well so far. How important was this win away from home today?
It's, like I say, a massive 3 points. We were speaking on the dressing room that we have to take the 3 points. That's the most important thing, and we perform well. It's amazing, to be honest, the 3 points of today. Yeah, great.
Congratulations to both of you. Thank you.
Jesse Lingard, the match winner, the first time he scored in successive Premier League games for Manchester United since Jose Mourinho's final game and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first game. But David De Gea, the hero with the penalty save. Let's bring in the former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher, because there are plenty of decisions to discuss here, Dermot. Let's get straight into it. Luke Shaw, Martin Atkinson didn't give it, then was advised to go over. Did he get the right decision in the end?
Yeah, I think he did, Steve. I think when you put your arm out like that, people said it's close, but once your arm's out that far and it strikes it, it's always going to be a penalty. They're told at the start of the season that's not a natural position, I don't think, for him to be there where he is. See his arms out, blocks the ball, and Darren England quite rightly alerted Martin, recommended a review. Martin goes to the review panel and gives a penalty correctly.
Dermot, I agree that it's a penalty, but I don't agree that it's not a natural position, because if it wasn't a natural position, then he wouldn't be in it. He's not like trying to dive and stop the ball. At what point, I'm just finding it hard. Listen, as I say, I think it's a penalty, but my problem being is there's going to be something slightly less than that, and then it's, that's on the threshold. Because it is we are going to get players, and we do get players defending with their hands behind their back.
Yeah.
Because of that reason. I'm just worried about the threshold here. Yeah,
I agree with Mike. We don't want to see players defending with hands behind the back, because it doesn't look good. It's not conducive to the betterment of their game. But I think when you put your arm out like that, in the referee's view, that's not where it should be if you're defending the ball. They see his arm goes out. It's so far away from his body. It clearly blocks the flight of the ball. And they were told at the start of the season, the teams, if that happens, a penalty is going to be given. I think this falls well within that category.
OK, and it was given. Tim, would you have fancied being in Mark Noble's situation, though?
No. No, as a player, I wouldn't have wanted to do it. Mark's having limited game time at the moment. He's in the swan song of his career.
Final season, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's come on, he's obviously got the confidence, his face looked confident. I mean, he took the ball off Declan Rice, who thought he was going to take it because he is...
And David De Gea thought he was going to take it.
Yes, exactly, and Declan scored. He stepped up and scored before. I'm sure it's added pressure on Mark coming on. You know, he's played loads of games for the football club, he's a legend there. He knows he's coming towards the end, but I mean, De Gea just guesses right, and it's not a fantastic penalty. I mean, he strikes it okay, but it's at a very good height for De Gea, and he makes a good save. And unfortunately, we talk about small margins. David Moyes has to admit he's got it wrong there.
Michael, including shootouts, and obviously we saw a big Europa League one, David De Gea hadn't saved for club and country any of his 40 previous penalties before that. Would that have been in David Moyes' mind?